Welcome back everyone to another video. Today I'm sharing a couple things. In this video I want to share how I do my peel off base so that I can apply full nail tips and remove them once I'm done doing the video, as well as drawing 5 easy Christmas designs that any of you, including beginners, can do at home or on clients. So I'm taking the medium almond tips in Ivory from Daily Charme, as you can see me doing here. And I already put a couple on, but I do want to show you how I do this. So I am just sizing. I want sidewall to sidewall. That would be if you would want to wear these long term or even short. Just make sure they fit your nail properly, aren't too small. And so I decided to do the peel off base. I watched Nails by Brandy. She's the one where I got the idea from, and I have so many videos to do, and sometimes it's nice just to be able to put a set on, take them off after you're done the art. I'm going to try it out. So she says to take your nails, your natural nails, and rub in cuticle oil really, really good into those nails. The one mistake I made on this hand in this video was I prepped my nails first because I had hard gel nails on and I had to use my e-file and remove them. So there was prep done on the nail, and that's going to make it harder to get these off in the end. But I do the other hand correctly. There's the tips I'll be adding. And now you just take, as you saw a second ago, I showed a no wipe top coat. That's what you want to use on top of the cuticle oil that is rubbed into your nails good. And you want to use a top coat that you're only going to use for this purpose because you will get cuticle oil in it, obviously. And when you're applying it on the nail, sometimes it'll separate a bit, and that's okay. Just go back and kind of go over it before you put it in the UV LED light. And you're going to cure it for 60 seconds once the nails look good and they're covered nicely. So I did the other hand off camera later, and I made sure my nails had time to have their natural oils come back in so they weren't as prepped. And I'll show you at the end of this applying these, removing it, and it came off really easy that way. So don't prep your nails first, very important. So I'm done that. Now I'm going to take my Daily Charm extension gel and I'm going to be applying the tips. Now, if you were going to use the extension gel normally, you would use the primer and the bonder that comes in the 3-step system. But because I'm wanting to remove these after I'm done this set, I'm just using the extension gel, just putting it on there and making sure it's going to cover my natural nail. And then I'm going to apply it. I'm going to go from the cuticle downwards and make sure that it's straight still because I'm going to be using these in a video. And then holding it and flash curing, and I'll cure it fully once I'm done the other 2 nails. So same thing again. I will put the links for all of the products I used in this video if you're wanting to purchase them or not. And I do have a 10% off code for Daily Charm, like for the tips or the extension gel or the 3-step system. Any of the products from Daily Charm, I'll put them all together down below and then have that coupon code so you can use it to get 10% off. And any other products in the video, I will put them down below too with links if I have the links for them as we go. So just finishing up putting the thumb on, and of course I'll flash cure it, and then the whole hand will go in my bigger light for 60 seconds. And I'll just show you, they're all cured now. And I love the color of these ivory tips. You could leave them just like this, but I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Christmas art, so I won't be. So now I'm taking a buffing block and I'm just removing any extra product that might have seeped out. There doesn't happen to be much, but if there is a little bit, this will clean it up. And of course I want to buff the shine off the tips so the gel polishes I'll be using will adhere nicely to them. And if they need a little shaping or remove that little piece on the end, this buffing block will do that. So I am now ready to apply polish. I'm just going to wipe them off with some isopropyl alcohol before I do. And if you guys want to see, I will remove one of them. This is the hand that I didn't do the prep, or I did do prep on it, but I left it a day and then the oils came back into my nails, applied the cuticle oil, then the top coat, and then I applied with extension gel, and you see it popped off really, really easy. So make sure you do it like that. You shouldn't have any problems. So I'm using the polishes from the Fleuwree Gel Polish Gift Box. I just did the video. It's in the top right hand corner. I shared 2 different gift boxes. There's lots below the polishes. I won't show you in this video, but I want to pull out 2 of the polishes I'll be using, the P29, and it is a beautiful red for Christmas. I love the red so much I wanted to use it. And then I'll also be using a white from the box, but I'll show you that later. So I need 2 coats. You could get away with 1 coat. It covers so nicely. If you're looking for really great opaque colors, then look at MelodySusie's gel polishes. These will not cause allergies. They're HEMA free and really good anyways. So I cured the 1 coat for 30 seconds, and now I'm doing that 2nd coat just to show you how pretty the red is. It really gets really deep and really a nice red once you get that 2nd coat on. And I'll show you one more nail and then doing a 2nd coat on it, and then I'll move on to the next color that I'll be using for this Christmas or winter set or Christmas set or holiday set, whatever you want to call it. It's that time of year. Love doing these type of nails this time of year. It's just really a fun season, I think. Do you guys think so too? I love everything about Christmas. If you haven't seen the video I was talking about a bit earlier, definitely check it out. MelodySusie has come out with some pretty amazing gift boxes, and they're perfect for a Christmas gift or a gift for yourself or for a new nail tech or a nail tech that's been around for a while. It has an amazing hand held little pen e-file. I've never seen anything like it. So pretty and a little light, and it has polishes and just so much in the gift boxes. Check that video out. I'll have it at the end of this video too if you want to click it and watch it. It's really worth watching, and the nice thing about it, I find their products are very reasonably priced, so you're not spending an arm and a leg on it, and you can get a nice gift for someone or for yourself. So this is the white that was in the Fleuwree gel polish box, and it almost is 1 coat coverage. You can see there, look how nice that white covers. I'll just do 1 more coat of it just to make sure I have perfect coverage, but it's a really nice white. Oh, okay, so I didn't show you the 2nd coat. I thought I was going to, but anyways, just taking a wood stick, and I like these sticks because the tip on the end is so small, so I can make really nice small little polka dots. And this is the first Christmas nail I'm going to do. It's not really Christmassy, but it goes so nicely with the set. You'll see that once it's done. I love polka dots any time of the year, and I think they just look so nice or complement a set so nicely. So once I finish that up, it'll cure for 30 seconds. It's a really easy design to do if you struggle with nail designs. In this video, I really wanted to draw the art on every nail. It's sometimes fun to draw and not use stickers or stamping, so that's what we're going to do. And in the Fleuwree box, there were this set of art brushes, and it's such a good set of art brushes. I'm using them in this video, and I've thoroughly enjoyed using them. So using the smaller liner brush to do a thicker line, I'm going to do like a candy cane type design. These are really easy to do, these type of nails. So if you're a beginner, it's just a matter of drawing lines, and I'm going to fill it in, and then I'm going to grab, there's a really long art liner brush in that set of nail art brushes that came in the Fleuwree box, and here it is here, and I'm just going to do a thinner line beside it. And then I decided I wanted a thinner line above the thicker white line because there's room, so I'm going to do that after I get this one so it's sprayed enough. Okay, so now I'm going to add that other thin line with this brush. And then once I have that thin line done, I'm going to do another thick one below the thin one. And I'm just going to keep repeating that process until I get to the very end. I don't think I have anything else to say about this. Oh, you could sprinkle this with acrylic. I could have put a matte top coat below and then sprinkled with acrylic and cured it, and then you would feel it, but I decided I'm going to put it under the top coat. So just using the gel polish, it's so nice, and then I'll cure it for 30 seconds, and then I'll be just top coating it later. So now I'm done the nail. I'll cure it for 30 seconds. It looks so good with the polka dots beside it. So on this one, I wanted to do a Christmas present. So I'm going to do one line down, and I'm just going to go over it a couple times just to make sure it's really nice and white and bright and thin. That's why I'm using the longer art liner brush from the box, because it's just really good for making long lines and straight ones. So I'm going to flash cure that. In case I make a mistake with the next line, then I can wipe it away and I'm not going to wreck the first line. So just going across, just a nice thin line again. And sometimes I do get a little bit on my skin. It's kind of hard not to on yourself when you're drawing lines. So I'll make sure and wipe that off with the glove. And then you can use your cleanup brush if you need to. Most of the time I don't, but there I needed to straighten that line a little bit. And now the line is almost perfect. And then I'm going to cure it for the 30 seconds because next I'm going to be drawing a bow right where it meets up with the other line. And of course I'm doing the top of the bow first. And then once I'm happy with how the top of the bow looks, I'll draw some squiggly little white lines down to finish the bow off. This is such an easy design to do if you're a beginner. It really isn't that hard. So try it out. Let me know if you do. But I feel that all of these nails a beginner could do, and at least try, and you get better with practice, of course. So I'm using Velvet Matte Top Coat from Daily Charm below the white line because now I'm going to do a sweater nail. I don't know if you've ever tried sweater nails. They're my favorite thing to do at Christmas or in the winter. And excuse my skin. I notice my skin is so dry. We've had like minus 35 degrees Celsius cold weather here. It's been really, really cold around that temperature. So my skin is so dry right now. And then when I'm using all of the products to remove the oils, it just looks horrible, I find, in the camera. But I do lotion and cuticle oil, and I will after I'm done. So I did the lines right down the middle, and now I'm connecting them all. When you're doing your lines, it's important to just make sure that you do them thick enough. So have quite a bit of polish on your brush when you're drawing because you want them to be thicker, and then they're going to show up more in the end when you apply the acrylic powder to them. And I decided to add one little line on each side again just to finish the cable knit sweater look that I'm going for. And once I have that, so I like the way it looks, I'm going to take my brush again and I'm going to do one straight line down one side. And again, you'll see me doing a couple swipes over it because I do want it to be thicker. And now I'll go to the other side and do a line the same as that one. And again, I might go over it to make sure it's thick enough for when the acrylic goes on it. And it's looking good. So now I'm going to grab one of the art brushes again from the box, the Fleuwree box that is, and it has a dotting tool on the end. I like that about these brushes. This was the small liner brush that has a dotting tool, and just going to put 3 dots on both sides of those lines. Make sure they're thick enough. And then once they look good, I'm going to grab my acrylic clear powder. You'll see me do that, and I'm going to sprinkle it all over that design. It's wet right now, so I'm going to grab the powder and we'll sprinkle it. I find with sweater nails, keep going over it with the acrylic powder. Let it soak in for a second. That's why you'll see me doing it quite a bit because I think it just makes it look more 3D-ish, I guess you could say, by adding a lot of acrylic, letting it seep into the polish, and then it just looks really nice when it cures. So I cured it, now I'm just brushing it off, and I'll show you it up close. Again, excuse my irritated dry cuticle, but it looks really good. I like it. Do you guys like the cable knit sweater nails? They're my favorite, like I said. So there's that same tool again. Now I'm going to do the last design for Christmas, which I think any beginner or any nail tech can do. And we're going to do a big snowflake on the thumb. Start by doing your dot in the middle, put 2 dots on the top, 2 dots on the bottom, 2 dots on the side. And then once you've got those all done, you just add 1 dot in the middle of each one just like that. And now I'm grabbing that long liner brush again. I love this liner brush. And I'm just going to follow through the middle to the last dots on each side. It's so, so easy to do. And I love the way this looks. Now, once I have it drawn, I could add acrylic powder again. I could have put a matte top coat below, then did the snowflake, and then added the acrylic powder. But I'm going to cover this one up again. I'm not going to have that feel of acrylic powder there. So either way, it looks really nice. So once I have this done, I'm just going to make sure my line is nice. I just want to fill in that middle one a little bit. I took away from it by doing all the lines. And there it is done. How pretty, right? And how simple. So I'm just going to show you them before I top coat. Just loving them. So now I'm taking Daily Charms Diamond Shine No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm going to cover up all of the designs that I just did. And you just need one coat, cure it for 60 seconds. Sorry, I'm out of frame. I see a little bit. I was a couple times throughout the video. When I'm doing my own nails, I find I don't look enough, and then I realize after, oh darn, I was. Moving on to the next nail, I'll top coated. I think I show you all of the nails top coating just so you can see the designs one more time before I show you them fully cured with the top coat. So of all of the Christmas designs I did on these nails, which one is your favorite? Do you like the cable knit sweater the best, the bow, the candy cane, or the snowflake, even the polka dots? Which one is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments of this video. I'd love to know. And now I'm just top coating that last nail, and then we'll cure it for 60 seconds once I do, and then I can show you them completely cured. So here are the finished nails. I love how they turned out. They are the perfect red in my eyes, and I love the white with them. It just complements them so nicely. So now I'm going to show you both of the hands done. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you liked the video, would you please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel? I'd really appreciate that. And I will see everybody in the next one.